everybody, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. There's been a consistent narrative on this road trip as we close things out tonight. Eat, sleep, win, repeat. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Predators have won the draw, and we are now underway. The Senators have it against the wall. Tries to get the puck to Tkachuk. The Senators cross the blue line and are on the attack. Oh, a clutch save!
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net. Forsberg stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench. He gets a new one. Now he gets back in the tempo of the game right at the onset of it. You want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Oh, wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Stamkos has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. And a great save! Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Penalty's going on for 2 minutes here. 4 in the call.
Well, the game is so intense and competitive. Sometimes you can get way too aggressive along the boards, and that minor is going to be a boarding call.
Man advantage here in the set.
You've got the best power play in the league. You just want to be out there.
Quick pass to Clevin. Nashville's got the puck. And he connects with the long bomb. From the neutral zone now. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. He got all of that one. Here's a short pass to Stamkos. Big hit. Taken by Jensen. Nashville's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Gets it out of his own end. Puck grab by Forsberg. Stamkos!
Remember the last time a goal's been scored against him, James, but that's going to do it. That's going to end the streak. But he has been unbelievable, tracking, dialed in, and making so many amazing saves.
The Predators draw first blood here in period number 1.
It's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1 and
won it. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck to Holla. Broken up at center by Finkel. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Puck scooped up by Svechkov. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Puts it on net. Turns him away. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Slides it diagonally to Haig. There's a collision with some authority. Oh, look at this. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. You can't overstate the importance of being physical within the game, and he knows how to do it, man. He separates body from puck here.
Ottawa's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know, you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Slides it across. Oh, what a save on the play!
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Turns it away. The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Nashville's got control of it now from their own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he dodges the poke check there. They've got some momentum here. Answers the call with a big save. Zips it on net. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Stopped by the goaltender.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Fishes it off. Oh, what a big-time stop by Saros. More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Stamkos wins the defensive zone faceoff. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Moves it to Evangelista. Campbell's on the poke check, and it pays off. Cuts to the paint. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
The Senators lead it here late in this first period. The Predators get a hold of the draw. And now it's to Forsberg. Intercepts it at center. Picked up along the wall by Zetterlund. Nashville's got the puck in their own end. Barron's got it in the defensive zone. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Big-time stop there.
Saros makes an incredible save from the slot area. That's a beauty. I wasn't sure if he was going to get to it, James, but he sure did.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Ottawa's won the draw. Here's a shot. Scores! And there it is. He's on the board for the season.
Oh, you wanted that one, didn't he, James? The first one's special because not only does it give you confidence, it also alleviates pressure. And you can sense that the relief is there, and you can just see it in the body language right now. I mean, he is stoked right now.
The Senators win the draw near the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Ottawa's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Ottawa's put themselves in a great spot heading into the second period, James. I mean, they've got a 2-goal lead. They've been heavy on the puck. They've maintained possession. But sometimes it's tough to replicate it in a second period. You're coming in off of that rest, that little bit of a lull. They've got to maintain that 2-goal lead and look for more.
Easily turned aside by Saros. Good hit. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Marchessault. And he takes the feed. Turned aside with a glove by Reimer. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Broken up in the neutral zone by O'Reilly. There's a shot. And that banks off a stick. Slides it over with pace to Giroux. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Oh, look at this chance. Shot. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Reimer. Denies him again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
And the puck's booted away. The Predators gain control of the puck. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Senators will serve 2 minutes in the box.
You know, it's a physical game. You got to be aggressive. But when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the bullying called along the wall.
The Predators once again send out their power play unit.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Big time stop.
Reimer's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Shot! Gets a glove on it to make the save. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Stamkos is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. The Senators take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. Works it across to Stamkos. In all alone! Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing the momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Predators have it behind the cage. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Ottawa's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. The Senators take possession off the faceoff.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Shakes off the coverage. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Nice zone entry on the left side. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Saros makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Senators are up 3-1. And they win the draw here in their own end. Good stand-up hit on the play. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Takes a shot. Makes the save again. Saros hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Nashville's got the win off that draw. Quick pass to Svechkov. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The Predators take it along the wall. Oh, this off the crossbar. What an opportunity right there. Makes the save with the glove. Trying to get it out of their own end. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Feeds it over to Tkachuk. Puts it in deep. Scooped up along the wall by Patterson. Tonight on the play! Whoa!
You don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it. He makes the save.
Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there. Loose puck and he's in all alone. Sends it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Remember this save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of this save and how impeccable it was.
Nashville's got possession. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Big time stop. And he sends it across to Evangelista. Slides the puck ahead to Stamkos. Nashville's got possession here in the neutral zone. Here's a centering pass. And he comes up with a stop. Aggressive play with the poke check, and it pays off. The Senators move the puck into the defensive zone. Ottawa's on the attack. Quick shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Nashville's trailing in this game because they haven't managed the puck, and they've been cheating offensively. When you're not in good position, you're not supporting the puck carrier, and it goes the other way, you're in trouble.
Look out, here they come on the attack. They score! 4 straight goals, they're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Ottawa's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off.
They're about to get combustible.
Well, they are, because you can't do that, James. You can't hit a star player and expect not to have to answer to it.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. The Senators find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Look at that hit. Maybe trying to wear down the opponents here. And here's the pass to Sanderson. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass across to Tkachuk. Loses his check. He's on a breakaway. Trying to shake loose. Grabbed along the boards by Sanderson. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Makes a move in front. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that. And he
it stays out.
Wow. I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter what else.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing them the love.
Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
And not much on that one. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it on over to Svechkov. Can't keep a hold of it. Solid check to slow him down.
Ottawa's performance tonight has been one of their best all season long, James. Just right from the puck drop, 60 minutes of complete play.
Carolina's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. The Senators have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Ottawa's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denied by the puck stopper. Moves it to Stamkos. Great defensive effort with the stick. And puts it out of midair. Slides the puck across to Patterson. Shot! Denies him! He got all of it!
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the awareness there on the puck carrier.
Well past the midway mark of this period. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. Pokes it away in his own end. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Sends it over. Picked up along the boards by Kachuk. Lets it rip. Oh, he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Ottawa's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Good stand-up hit. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. To the front!
Oh, how did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and complete level to make that one. Patterson's not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hit their player.
Nashville's got it from behind the net. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Huge steal in his own end. Takes the pass. Tees it up from the back end. The Senators gain possession along the wall. And that's just out of reach. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Dumps the puck in. The Predators have it now. The Senators have it in the offensive zone. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Hulla. There's a firm collision. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
They take possession as he locks them up. Scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores this goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play. The coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit in the net.
The Senators continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Through center along the wing. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Braves going off for boarding.
I'm surprised that the officials didn't put their whistles away in the dying seconds of this game, James. I mean, look at the scoreboard. It's been over for a while.
Temperature's boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
And he drops the hammer to end this one.
Well, it's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch. The Senators gained some adrenaline from that fight. Listen, you're the away team, and you want to silence the crowd. You win that fight, you do it.
Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for you, so you're trusting the process, and that's where you see the real good habits. Tonight was another product of that.